I'll turn it down so we can hear each other.
Colors in the wall behind us. Right there.
Yeah. We got longer than
So
that.
serious.
Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so cool right there. Yeah. Well, welcome everybody. Anybody who's watching right now, make sure that you leave a comment, and I'm gonna go ahead and post the link. If anybody wants to come on and chat with us, we would love to have you. So I'm gonna post that link right now, the StreamYard link. If you have any questions or you just want to hang out with us for a little while, just go ahead and click that link, and we will let you in.
Who's Laura Hall?
Yeah, Laura Hall. Hey, thank you.
Who's that, Laura Hall?
Yeah.
That's my friend from out in Walla Walla, Washington.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, look at this guy.
Nice shirt, Phil.
Nice shirt.
Isn't that a cool shirt? I love that shirt.
Yep.
Totally.
What's up, Bill? Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Hey, Bill Baker. Bill's one of my old rugby teammates from college.
Nice. Who's Anthony Christian?
Rock on, brother. I see it. Nice.
Anthony Christian's one of my oldest friends in the world.
Nice.
We met.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
these are all your friends.
I know, right? We met when we were 5 years old.
Anybody who's out there are watching right now, please, if you feel like it, share this live. Generate in the algorithm so we can get some more viewers watching, please. Thank you.
Wow. So Laura Hall has a radio show, KWCW
Yep.
90.5 Walla Walla.
Yes.
Play bluegrass on that show?
What's that?
Yeah, Laura plays bluegrass. It's a really cool. I reached out to Laura. She had downloaded one of our songs, and we started chatting. And it turns out she's out in Walla Walla, Washington, where I have family. And and it's just as small as the world is. We started talking, and she took she either worked with or took a class with a cousin of mine who's a doctor out there, and his name is John, Dr. I think it might be John Wilcox, and so yeah, Laura took a class with him out there, something like that. But yeah, she's a DJ out on that radio station, so we started chatting, just making friendly with all the DJs out there, and yeah, Laura was great. So we were back in touch with Wanderlust, and then with the last log drive. So Laura, thanks for the spins.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, hey, let's just do something real quick here. Let's just start with Alex and kind of keep it brief. Let's just give everybody a quick little intro. Who you are, where you kind of came from, and what you play. I know we can see it on here, but let's just do some quick little intros, so we can center cut them up here for everybody. So, Alex, why don't you start?
Yeah, absolutely. Alex McLeod. I come from my mom and my dad, and
I was going to say that.
yeah. But yep. So I usually my family pretty much hails from the New England area, born outside of Boston. But I was a military kid, so I moved around for a large chunk of my my young life. The longest I ever lived anywhere up until recently was 6 years. So, but yeah, so I call Southern Rhode Island home now.
Very cool. Austin.
Great job, Alex.
Great job.
Well, hey, everybody. I'm Austin Scalzo, a fiddler in the Rock Arts, and joined this group of ragtag guys a couple of years ago. spent my whole life a nutmegger in Connecticut. So I grew up in around central Connecticut, a foreigner to bluegrass and country music and fiddling, but came to love it in college, going to some of the great festivals around here in New England. Gray Fox Bluegrass Festival being my first ever. And then I just got hooked year after year, going to more bluegrass festivals, and so grateful to be with these guys, playing music and learning from them, and working on these new projects together. So we're excited to be here, and thanks for tuning in. And I appreciate you joining us.
Nice. We see Billy T in the dark.
Yeah, my little green screen. Apparently, I'm from Mars. I didn't realize that.
Let's get you. Let's try to get you in the center of the screen.
You can do it, Billy.
Hey.
Your other left.
Yeah, he's still living with candlelight. He has no electricity.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So I'm originally from Rhode Island, but grew up in a small town called Cambridge, Maine.
Oh, yeah.
And a town of about 500 or less people. And in that town at one point, there was 4 active bluegrass bands. So I grew up around bluegrass music. My dad was a bluegrass musician. And that's pretty much it. I've been involved with this since I was 5 years old, playing the mandolin and guitar and whatnot. So I joined the Rock Hearts in 2018. And it's been a journey ever since. Wonderful journey.
Nice. Well done. Well done.
Go, Billy.
All right, Mr. D.
How can there be
Banjo
4
Man.
bluegrass bands in a town of 500? It's not North Carolina.
No, but it was Cambridge, Maine, and it was the truth.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, I'm Joe Dietz, and I think me and Alex kind of catalyzed this whole venture of getting together and turning this into a band. I fell in love with bluegrass at a really young age, about 10 years old. Heard a banjo player next door playing on a porch and just said to myself, I have to do that. So from there, I got a banjo in my teens and started playing. And I think it's been an appendage of mine ever since then. Put it down for about 20 years after having kids and a family. But now Rock Hearts and this whole new endeavor of what we're doing has brought me back out, in the world playing music. So it's been what I would say very fulfilling, and no better group of people to do it with than Rock Hearts.
Very nice. Very nice. All right, Ricky, let's go, my friend. Let me cue you up here.
All right. So I'm Rick Brodsky, the bass player, and I come from the bluegrass state of Queens, New York. Actually, I started playing bluegrass later than most of the rest of the guys in the band. Started playing bluegrass when I was in my late 20s. And so I kind of cut my teeth on bluegrass with people like Ben Freed, great banjo player, and John Scholl, who played with Grisman for a while. And so used to gig around with them in New York, coffee houses and venues and clubs and stuff like that. And I learned a lot from them. But I've been waiting literally all my life to be playing in a band like Rock Hearts. I'm just so fortunate to be in a band where we all are on the same page. We all get along so well. We love touring together and playing everywhere. And I guess I've been in the band since 2019, and I feel like we're just getting started.
We are.
Very nice. Very nice. And love seeing Austin in the chat too. We are live and we're in the chat, everybody. So very cool. And yeah, we had a request from Jim, and I think now could be a good time. And then we'll go to, if you want to know more about Rock Hearts, how to sign up for the newsletter, we'll show the last newsletter and how to do it. But first, Jim had a question. Can you see it?
Yes. So Jim, this is I just saw you in Florida not too long ago. Anyway, the last log drive is based on a true story that my father wrote, And I had the privilege, and I didn't realize it at the time, of watching him write that song at the breakfast table. I was 12 years old. It was a really, really cool thing. And he wrote it basically as a protest song, kind of against the truckers. And he always joked around saying, he says, I wrote it as a protest song against the truckers, and the truckers are the ones that bought all the CDs. So, because I just love the song. The song it did a lot. He wrote the song, and then he pitched it to his band, the Kennebec Valley Boys. They performed it a few times, and the local news got a hold of it when they did the story about the last log drive. And they used the song as the background. And then the national news got a hold of it, and they did the same thing. And then, of course, the ABC Good Morning America program invited them on to play live the last log drive. So it was pretty cool.
Very nice, very nice. Oh, we have Dave is wanting to join. So
Mr. Estes?
What's that?
Dave Estes?
Let's bring Dave on. Anytime we get somebody who wants to come on, we will let them on. We encourage that here.
We don't owe him any money, do we?
Dave,
No.
Oh, Dave Moretti.
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
How's it going?
Hey.
Good man. Proud of how you guys are doing. I'm really, really proud to see you making some nice headway out there in the bluegrass world, and glad to know
Thanks.
a couple of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dave's an old time friend actually from down here in Rhode Island, but I think he since has moved up north too, haven't you, Dave?
Yeah. I'm in Windham, Maine, so I'm about half an hour west of Portland.
Okay.
And Alex, thank you for hitching me up with Keith.
Oh, hey man, absolutely. So
Yeah, he's a mile as the crow flies, and we picked a few times. A lot of fun. Great picker.
Keith's like a brother to me, and funny story. When we first started, we played a showcase up at Joe Val Bluegrass Festival, and we were so excited to be playing together. And I think Ricky, you were with us sitting in, weren't you on that?
And Billy was too.
Yeah, and we were sitting in this room, and we were going through the set, getting ready to play our first showcase at the Joe Val Bluegrass Festival, and it was just 100 miles an hour, boom, 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 and Keith said, it all sounds really good, but one thing you're missing is dynamics, and that just burnt a hole in our heart. But since then, I think that our music has gained so much dynamics. And
We're
so
terrified of Keith judging us again.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I sure enjoyed seeing you guys. I haven't seen you a lot because of the distance, right? But I really enjoyed seeing you in Portland at that distillery.
Yep.
Yeah.
I forget the name of it, but that was a really nice show. And you've got some
Mm-hmm.
miles under you now. You could tell, right? So yeah, it sounded really good.
Thanks,
Keep it up.
man. It was great seeing you up there.
Yeah, man. Keep it up. Thanks for the opportunity to say hi.
Yeah.
Keep picking.
Yeah. Well, hey, listen,
Dave.
we'll be up at both Blistered Fingers in early June, and we'll be up at Thomas Point in Labor Day. So
Hopefully I see you.
if you're up there, man, we'll see
I'll
you.
look you up.
Awesome.
All right,
Very cool.
All right,
All
Dave.
right. Take care, guys.
See you, Dave.
See you later.
Yeah.
Ask Keith.
Oh, got a little crazy there. We encourage that at any time. If we get somebody that wants to pop on, we're kind of in between conversations. We just let them come on.
Yeah, that's great.
Sounds good.
That's great.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's,
Kevin Roberts, I hope you know that I was joking when I said Bluegrass State and then said Queens, New York. Of course, Kentucky's the Bluegrass State. I was just joking around.
oh, that's so good right there. Very cool. So I think we were Bill. Did you finish the
Yes.
story?
Yep.
All right, nice. So let's get into the way if you watch this live and you like Rock Arts, which we all hope you do, and you want to get in touch with them, I'm going to bring up the newsletter. So Austin, you put this newsletter together, so why don't you explain a little bit about it?
Sure thing. Yeah, so the first thing you'll see on this new newsletter is you'll see our upcoming dates for the next month or so. Tomorrow we're going to be performing just 10 minutes from where I grew up in Hamden, Connecticut. It's
Wow.
One of our first shows. I think this first show this year in Connecticut. So very excited to be coming close to home and see family and friends coming to that one. That one just has a few tickets left. I think there's just
Let's see
5
here.
or so tickets left. So if you're around there and you're interested in
here, right?
snagging a ticket, come get those quick.
Is this it right here?
That's
Yes.
it. Yep. Playing at Cafe Beachy.
Very nice. Very nice. Let's see.
Wait a minute, they serve like real food there?
Oh yeah, real good food.
Wow.
See if we can get a
going to
map
that
here.
one.
Oh, that's a little far from me.
not too long of a drive. From Sammy.
I think that might take a little minute.
Come on, Sammy. Get in the car now.
Oh, if you zoom in enough, you'll see my hometown of Connecticut, right? Or Wallingford, right around the corner there.
Very cool right here.
Okay, Sammy, we expect you there.
I'll be there. I'm gonna get in the car now. Get in the car now.
Just barely make it.
Anybody in this general area, right? I mean,
Yeah,
Better
that
call ahead, Sammy. They might be sold out when you get there.
we should
Right.
we should mention though that this tomorrow night's show marks the 15th anniversary of live bluegrass music with a Guitar Town CT Productions at Cafe Amici. And
Yeah, Chris Worth has been putting this on for a long time, and he's brought some unbelievable musicians through here for years.
do you know who some of them are? Austin, by any chance?
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, I just missed Tony Rice myself. He played there a couple times, I believe, and
I was at his last show.
David
there.
Bromberg.
wow. What other shows did you see there, Rick?
Guitar Town, David Greer with Matt Flinner and Todd Phillips as a trio.
David Bromberg.
I haven't seen David
the Angel
Bromberg
Band?
through Guitar Town. Joe Walsh has come down with different groups over time. Grant Gordy and he have been there quite a few times.
Dale and Bradley.
Dale and Bradley's been there several times. Tim O'Brien has played there.
Doyle
Mount
Lawson.
12.
Hot Rise, Sierra Hole.
Yep.
I'm seeing a list of some more here.
Some of the
That's
bigger shows, Hot Rise, Ron Vincent, Missy Raines has been there several times. There you go.
Punch Brothers, Billy Strings.
Yep.
Wow,
And the Rock Hearts, baby.
that's right. Come on. So that's a great series. We're grateful for
yeah, very nice.
the work that Chris has put into that.
What'd you say, Austin? There's like 5 tickets left.
Yeah, I believe so.
Wow. All right.
Get your tickets.
Hold out.
Get your tickets. All right, so let's go back to the newsletter.
Sure thing. So after that, we're headed up for the weekend to Maine. We're putting on a little house concert there. After that, our next show is just a month later at the Emlyn Theater. And that's a really awesome venue. Alex, I think, knows more about the Emlyn. He can maybe tell you about that.
Well, I'd like to say that I do. I don't, except that I think a couple years, Ricky and Joey had reached out to the Emlyn about Rock Hearts playing there, and at the time that the shows were already scheduled, and there's some really big acts that go through the Emlyn Theater. But yeah, thankfully this past year they reached out to us and offered us an opportunity to play there, which we are super excited to do. It's a 250 seat theater in Westchester County. What's the name of the town, Rick?
Mamaroneck.
Mamaroneck, New
Yep.
York.
Mamaroneck, that's right.
In
Westchester County, New York.
it's
the longest running.
Arnie, who's known Rick and has known Joe for quite some time, and is a big fan of Joe's banjo playing. Spoke to the promoters there, and we were able to get that show. So big thanks to Arnie and Miles for working with us to make this show happen. We're really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I haven't played there in 40 years.
Wow. Wow.
When was the last time you played there, Joe?
1984.
Was that with Joe Val?
Yep.
There you go.
That's 39 years ago.
Yeah. They are the longest running bluegrass series in New York.
50
Emily
years,
did it.
right?
Wow.
I believe
Nice.
so.
We gotta support
Yeah.
that.
I think I might have played there 50 years ago. No, I'm kidding.
What I love about that, seeing a show there, one of the things I love about it is it has true stadium seating. So the seating is
Steep.
very steep. So if you're even in the 20th row, you feel like you're on top of the stage. Every seat is a great seat.
Nice. I'm
So Blue
curious.
Highway there. So Jerry Douglas band there. So it's a great place to see a show.
Nice.
And the Rock Hearts.
Not the Rock Hearts. Hey, I see a question here from Kevin Roberts. He says he has a radio station in Kentucky, and he was wondering about getting some of our material. Kevin, we have an AirPlay Direct account, and if you want, also you can reach out to us at rockheartsbluegrass@gmail.com, and we'll connect you with some of our material.
Yeah, we have Dropbox, we have Google Drive folders, we have AirPlay Direct. That's how we're distributing it, at least right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Kevin. Whereabouts in Kentucky are you?
We should get Kevin on here. Kevin, go ahead and click that link and join us if you want.
Yeah.
Say hi.
Cool.
Yeah, tell us about your radio station.
Very cool. Very cool. No pressure, Kevin. Not everybody likes to jump on here. I'm always like, come on, join us. Let's go. And most people are like, I don't want to do it, but very cool. Very cool. Yep. Okay. So, and Ben's them. So what's next here?
Yeah, sure. Next up, we're in Cambridge, Massachusetts, and that's at Lily Pease. This is, you may have heard of Bluegrass Tuesdays or the Can Tab. The Can Tab was sort of a legendary location for bluegrass music in the Cambridge area for many, many years. And as of just a year ago, they lost that location. But Bluegrass Tuesdays, which is Tuesday nights, is where they used to host this event, has been moved from the Can Tab to Lily Pease. Lily Pease is owned by Chris Parsons, who's himself a huge bluegrass fan and a banjo player, great guy. And he's just been so generous with allowing the use of his space for these shows now. So there's bluegrass music at Lily Pease every Tuesday, and there's also some shows happening on Saturday now, which is we're one of the first in the new Saturday series. Lily Pease is a great spot, not only to hear music, but they've really created an awesome, jamming culture. If you hang out after the show, you'll see the hallways and the whole space is transformed by the kind of bluegrass scene in Cambridge, which is just rich and strong and full of folks of all ages, Berkeley students and grads. People have been playing music professionally their whole lives, adult amateurs, all sorts of folks you'll see jamming after the shows late at night, up all the way to 1 a.m. or on a Tuesday night. So it's a really exciting spot, and Chris has been not only generous with the use of his space, but he's even there's opportunities to learn the music as well. I know that Tony Watt's really involved in teaching classes at Lily Pease. I myself have taught there and maybe teaching a workshop that day, actually, if anyone's interested. Love to hear from you. I've done a couple there. I'm thinking about doing one on that day. It's if you're anywhere in Massachusetts and you're a fan of this music, Lily Pease is a spot to check out for sure.
Yeah. I think Danny Paisley just played up there not too long ago, didn't he?
That's right.
Yeah, and absolutely, and we should definitely highlight the fact our good friend Tony Watts is instrumental in making that show happen. Tony himself being just a fabulous guitar player and teacher, most recently with Alan Bybee in Grasstown, and also really closely engaged with the Boston Bluegrass Union. So Tony's doing some really great stuff up here in Boston. We appreciate all of his efforts and his time, and we're really looking forward to our debut show at Lily P's.
He's a hard worker.
Very nice. Okay, Lily Peace. Lily Peace is nice.
Checking in from Missouri. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Hi, Ann. From Missouri.
Where do you see that?
Just popped up.
It pops up at the bottom of the screen.
Oh,
You watching?
Right hand side.
there we go.
Bam.
Thank
There's a
you.
long one here.
Yeah, we're getting invited out there to Walla Walla to play at the Bluegrass Festival there.
Oh, man. That'd be so cool.
Sacagawea
fishing.
Bluegrass Festival.
Oh, geez, that sounds fun.
Good salmon fishing up there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very nice. Very nice.
We might be able to pull Danny Musher down for that show.
Yeah.
Twin Fiddles.
Hey, Austin, why don't you go ahead and kind of just run through what people should expect when they sign up for the newsletter?
Sure. Well, if you go to our website, maybe you can show them that, Sammy. Right at the home page, you'll see right below. You scroll down, you'll see that one of the first things you'll see is to join that newsletter. This is probably the best way to keep in touch with the things that we're up to. Goes out about once a month, and it's going to be.
They basically just put their email address in here, hit subscribe, and
That's
then
right.
they may or may not send them a verification email. I'm not sure if it does. So you may want to check your emails, see if there's a verification, and then once you're in the subscription for the newsletter, you receive these newsletter updates right here, right?
That's right. You'll get it sent directly to that email that you signed up for, and we also share those as well sometimes on our website, things like that. But it's really a great way to keep in touch. It's organized and succinct, and we can put a lot of the information that we can't always get down on social media and things like that.
Kind of like
So
right here where we sent this out right in about the live stream tonight, where if you weren't on social media and you didn't see the posts, you really get some really good information.
That's right. Yep, and we can include links there, hyperlinks, and videos as well. What you're seeing now as we're scrolling down is a video from a recent camp that Billy and I were at. This is Mandolin Camp North, which is put on by Music Camps North. And we've got a video here of Billy and I putting together a makeshift band with some of the other teachers there.
That's me dragging Austin up to the mic.
I got so excited about the triple fiddles, I forgot I'm also supposed to sing. But it was real nice. That was our good friend Elise Laflamme, and who helps out with a lot of events, and it's just jam queen up here in the Northeast, and that's Annie Staninek from California, actually. I believe West Coast, might not be California. And that was my first time meeting her. She jumped right in and was just a total joy to play with. So Billy and I had an awesome time teaching there all weekend. He was teaching mandolin, I was teaching fiddle, and that's a camp that's put on again by Music Camps North, which they actually put on 3 events. The 2 main ones are Banjo Camp with guitar and fiddle classes, and the other one is Mandolin Camp North, which has fiddle and guitar classes as well. You'll see at the very bottom there. Yes, I also, if you are a mandolin player yourself and you want to know more about what that is, yeah, check that out. I just kept some of my reflections on what it was like to be at Mandolin Camp North and some of the teachers that were there as well. So that's a part of the work that I do on my YouTube channel, is to help mandolin, guitar, fiddle, and bluegrass singers and things like that. I've got some videos there, and those are some of the recommendations that I gave after having seen the hugely amazing, talented faculty at Mandolin Camp North. I'm just trying to highlight some of the work of other musicians there. That's Lauren Price of the Price Sisters. She has a really active YouTube channel that includes many videos, demonstrations where you can really kind of see the Monroe style playing there. I was really impressed by just the attention to detail that she gave to Monroe style mandolin playing, and her channel really highlights that. She's learned note for note all these early bluegrass recordings, and gets them on camera like that where you can see it in action.
Very cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
So as you can see, this newsletter is it's not just full of text. That's it's informative, but you also have the insights of like your YouTube channel too, which is really cool. And
Is it-
now-
That's Log Drive.
okay?
What's really
Maybe we should play it.
Yeah, what's really exciting about this image, that was the same image for the release of this by the Kennebec Valley Boys.
What year was that?
1976.
Wow.
So cool.
Wow.
God,
Yeah,
I was living in Maine in 77.
So that was explain to Billy, the artist of that that particular cover was also a musician, and his son is a musician as too. Can you give a little bit of history on that, Bill?
Yes, the artist is Raymond Clark. He was known as Yodeling Slim Clark. So he's in the Cowboy Music Hall of Fame. He was kind of a big deal back in that day. And he frequented all the bluegrass festivals. He was always on the main stage. Just an amazing entertainer, an amazing artist. And
That was Yodeling Slim Clark?
that was Yodeling Slim Clark who
I know
painted
who that
that.
was. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So, and his son started taking mandolin lessons from my father, and of course, ended up being, the leader of the Misty Mountaineers band, which is, from the St. Albans area in Maine. And, they were, one of the more busier bluegrass bands, throughout the 70s, 80s, 90s, and even 2000s. I believe they just retired the band a few years ago. Right before COVID, and Wilf is still around and comments on this, and is really proud that we've been able to do this and use his father's painting.
You know Wilf Clark, don't you, Joey?
I think I do.
From up in Maine. Yeah, back when we were playing, with Back Eddie, we played a couple festivals with them. We should probably go back up and hit the rest of the shows.
Yeah, there's a couple more there that we could mention.
Yeah. So in that second week of June, that 16th and 17th. We'll be up at Blistered Fingers. Which is a really great festival up in Litchfield, Maine. It's run by Greg and Sandy Cormier, and it's a fabulous family bluegrass festival, and we're thrilled to be back there again. We have sort of gained somewhat of a following up there in Maine, haven't we, fellas?
Right.
Yeah, we sure have.
I would
We
say
love
so.
it. It is it's interesting. You go further north, it's like going further south. It's southern hospitality up north.
It is.
It really is. Folks are just really down to earth and real authentic folks, and they love good music, and we really enjoy getting up there. And it's a great lineup of both regional bands and Gibson Brothers, who I'm sure a lot of folks know, will be up there. Corey Zink, who is from up in Massachusetts, but now lives down south. He's doing his thing. Nothing Fancy, of course, really well-known bluegrass band. Ourselves, Cedar Ridge, Rutabeggars, are a group coming out of Berkeley. Blistered Fingers is the local band. It's the host band with the Cormiers, Greg and Sandy and their son, and Robinson's, Mary and Mike Robinson, are going to do their gospel. And then the Hosmer Mountain Boys are a young group from Connecticut who who really are big fans of Flat and Scruggs and Monroe and the old traditional stuff, and they're really doing their work in sort of preserving that old, true traditional sound, and they're doing a great job. So looking forward to picking with those fellas as well.
Yeah, and I actually, for the first time this year, I was speaking with Sandy about the idea of bringing a bluegrass jam class to Blister Fingers, and that is actually live as of just a couple weeks ago. If folks are looking to learn to play the music or just work on some of your skills, I'll be there teaching Wednesday through Friday as well. And
Great.
so keep a lookout for that. It's in the newsletter or on our website. You can see the link to that to sign up. And that's if you're looking to learn to play bluegrass music, if you're a mandolin, guitar, fiddle, banjo, bass, dobro player, or you're looking to work on harmony singing, all that sort of stuff we'll be working on there.
Yeah. Then the following week, we're going to be on Father's Day. We're going to be performing at New England's Major League Professional Rugby Team Stadium. They're called the New England Free Jacks, and I am a former collegiate rugby player. I love the sport, and I love going up to the Free Jacks games and seeing old teammates of mine and enjoying the game. And we were asked last year to come up and play a show before the game, and had a really great crowd and doing a lot of the pregame hype and just bringing really high charged bluegrass music to the game. And this year we were asked to come back and play the pregame again. It's going to be again on Father's Day. I think it's one of their last home games before the playoffs. And the post-game concert will be the Old Crow Medicine Show. So that's going to be a really big event. So rock hearts before the game, watch a rugby game, and then Old Crow Medicine Show after the game on Father's Day. So can't think of a better time than to be up in Quincy, Mass. So if anyone else is around town and wants to come see rugby, I'll be happy to explain the game to you during game time.
Yes, I'm particularly excited for this one because the internet has sort of spoken in terms of my most popular video on YouTube is how to play Catch Secor's version of Wagon Wheel on the fiddle. So that's a video that has like 40,000 views or something. And we're going to get to meet him in person. I hope I get a chance to tell him that.
Well, I think it would be really good to have double fiddles on Wagon Wheel.
Oh, I love that. I'm 100% down.
That'd be pretty cool. Yeah. And then the following weekend, we'll be up in Vermont at the 22nd annual Jenny Brook Bluegrass Festival. This is I tell you what, folks, if you're up in Vermont, you can't find a better festival to go to. It is I've always said this, it is a big festival lineup, but a small festival feel. So as soon as you show up to that festival, you're part of the family, you're instant friends, some fantastic field picking. The lineup this year is so stellar. Look at this lineup: Dale Ann Bradley, Appalachian Roadshow, Gibson Brothers, Malpass Brothers, Danny Paisley, Poe Ramblin' Boys, Seth Mulder, Kenny and Amanda Smith, Valerie Smith. Ellington Country Gentleman Tribute Band. That's Max. Rock Hearts will be there. Yeah, it's going to be a big show. And so definitely get up there, check it out. It's a great time, great camping facilities, great amenities, and then some of the best breakfasts that you can have. Maple ice cream. And Austin, what's your favorite breakfast up there?
I could tell you all about the food.
Yeah.
Oh,
Austin has a hollow leg that he fills up.
Oh, yeah.
The best.
My favorite to eat there, the maple creamies are to die for. My favorite savory food that everybody needs to try is their maple gravy or maple sausage gravy over breakfast biscuits. Come on, that single-handedly makes that one of my favorite places.
That's right. That's right. So yeah, so make sure you get up there, and one of the singles on our new project is a song. Can I talk about this song, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll get this out to everyone. But it's a great tune written by Seth Sawyer, who is he is part of the Sawyer clan that runs the festival. Candy Sawyer is the promoter, and his and her husband Seth, and they do a fabulous job at the festival. The whole family's involved. Brenda and Seth and Candy's sons and everyone else. Again, like, man, when you're up at that festival, you're instant family. We love them dearly, and we fell in love with a song that Seth wrote for Candy called "The Green Mountain Girl," and we asked Seth if he'd allow us to record that song in our way of performing it on the album, and they gave us their full blessing. So, "Green Mountain Girl" is a song that's on the Wanderlust project, and we give credit to Seth Sawyer for writing that great song for his wonderful wife, Candy. So thanks, Seth, if you're listening. We love y'all and can't wait to see you.
Just want to send a quick shout out. I noticed BJ McGee chimed in.
Yep.
Yes, we're looking forward to seeing you and Herman there, and Luke and Lydia. That's fantastic. That'll be
Hey,
be
BJ.
great. And also to Ken Thomas, who played bass for Austin and I when we did our staff concert at Mandolin Camp. Thanks again, buddy.
Yeah, I'm
Ken,
excited. Ken's got a
Maybe
new a sound studio that he's building too over here in Wakefield, Rhode Island. I'm excited to get over there and try out some microphones. So
Nice.
Yeah. Maybe Ken wants to join us.
that'd be cool.
Ken, why don't you click on the link and join us on the video?
All right, I'm going to post the link again for everybody. This is the StreamYard link. This link will get you access to come on live with us. Very cool.
Yeah, that would be, Sammy, if you wanted a vacation, come up to Jennybrook.
Yeah.
Vacation.
That would be a wonderful time.
Yeah. That is a killer lineup, I will say. That's a lot of good music right there.
Yes. Yeah.
It's a beautiful spot. No cell service.
No, none.
That's a good thing, though. For me, at least, that's a good thing.
But there is a fresh mountain spring that you could, or river that runs by that you can go wade in, which is really exhilarating. Yeah,
that's the upper branch of the Deerfield. Do you know that?
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was doing stream research and went, oh my gosh, that's the one at Jennybrook.
Yeah, so that's a tributary off of the Connecticut River, right?
Nice.
That goes to it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I should mention at Jennybrook as well. I took over the Kids Academy there, so if you've got kids interested in playing music, they get to not only learn, have a couple hours a day working on playing that. I don't know if there's a Kids Academy tab on there, you might be able to find that.
Yeah, go to stages and programs.
Yeah,
Kids Zone?
there we go. Kids. I don't know if it's under Kids Zone. Let's see here. Kids Academy. There I am in the back there.
Oh, that's you.
Guess which one's me?
The tall one.
So that's real fun, and the kids get to play on the main stage as well.
Oh my goodness! See that picture right there? The girl
is that Piper?
No. The girl on the left is now that's my oldest daughter. She's 17. That's Macy with the guitar, and to the right is my 15-year-old daughter, Grace.
Oh my gosh!
Oh wow!
Yep.
Very cool.
Now I've got Piper that comes up with us, and she does all of our merch sales. She's
killer.
She really is.
So what exactly is the Kids Academy? I'm not sure that I.
Yeah, sure. The Kids Academy is a program that you can, if you're a parent with a kid interested in playing music, or even no matter their experience, we get people that are brand new to their instrument that are there, or people that have been playing for years. K through 12. It's they'll have an opportunity I actually a couple slots each day. I believe Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to work with me, and we'll be learning bluegrass songs. We'll be singing a number of songs in that time. I'm having a good old time learning to play those instruments, and it's going to culminate in a performance on Sunday, where all the parents will get to hear their kids the music that they learned the past few days. And I believe it starts on Thursday night with a little meet and greet. So even if you're just thinking about doing it and you want to swing by and just say hello, you might attend that, and I would love to meet you there.
I think my youngest daughter's in that picture in the middle.
That's right. Yep, I see her.
Yep, that's little Piper.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, Kids Academy's great. They get to, their whole week of practice culminates on their performance on the main stage on Sunday, and it is just one of the most heartwarming performances of the weekend.
Yeah, Austin, you might have a couple of mine and Deb's grandkids this year.
Oh, awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I'll try to keep them out of trouble.
And myself and Alan Brock will be your MCs for the weekend.
Nice.
So we have a great time.
Yeah, and I bring the music store there, so I'm one of the vendors as well. So we're busy.
Yeah. Yep.
And,
I just signed up to do the bass workshop today.
oh wow.
Yeah,
That's
we
really cool.
have a great time up there. So we'll be up there up in it's at the Tunbridge Fair grounds. It's a beautiful drive, and so yeah, it'd be great if everyone got up there. I think we do a couple private shows after that. We're going up and playing a fly fishing cabin up in northern Maine on the Canadian border. The week after that, we're super excited. Joey and I are avid fly fishermen, so it just adds to the enjoyment of that show.
Can't wait.
And then on Wednesday nights there, on that July 26th, there's a really great place in Providence, Rhode Island, called Nick and Ease, and it's a Wednesday night show. It's outside. There's a restaurant bar inside. We play outside in the parking lot. Typically a beautiful summer night, and you just sit out there and just listen to some great bluegrass music. Right in the heart of downtown Providence. So if folks are anywhere near town, or if you want to just come up for the weekend or whatnot, this is a great show, and it really features a lot of the top bands from around this area. And we oftentimes will have visiting national artists pop in as they're making their way through the Northeast, doing some shows. So definitely come out and check out that show. Then we're going to be, a couple weeks after that, we're going to be spending a week down in Nashville doing some more recording, which we're really excited about. And hopefully we'll be playing down in Tennessee somewhere. So keep a lookout for that. And then Labor Day weekend, we are hitting it big. Thomas Point Bluegrass Festival, which was this past year nominated as one of the top bluegrass music venues by IBMA. We'll be up there, and they actually won it years ago, and they were nominated again this past year. But we'll be up there on the Friday and Saturday, and again, just an amazing lineup. The String Dusters, Dan Tominski, Rhonda Vincent, Seldom Seen, Balsam Range, Becky Buller. I mean, look at this list. It's amazing. And so the folks up there do a really great job. Michael Mulligan, Shari, the whole crew, they're just wonderful folks. We have a great time up there. We did a workshop last year. We performed last year, and our good friend and special guest popped in. The one and only Jonathan Edwards joined us up on stage. Another song we do on the new album is a song that Jonathan made famous back in the late 70s, early 80s, called "Don't Cry Blue." And so Jonathan was kind enough to join us up on stage, and that just made that festival experience great for everyone in attendance. So big shout out to Jonathan for jumping up with us. But It's a beautiful, beautiful campground. It's right on the shoal of up in Maine. So you can get the bluegrass, great field picking. There's fishing right off the beach, salt water. You can go clamming at low tide. It is the classic bluegrass Maine experience. And
you can eat lobsters.
Yeah, lobsters just down the road. You
All
name
day
it.
long.
Yep.
With
So
some butter.
plenty to do up there, and then on that Saturday late afternoon, we're pulling up stakes, and we're driving south to make our debut appearance at Delaware Valley. So we're really looking forward to that show as well. That's going to be a great, fun weekend, and hoping to make some new friends and fans down there at Delaware Valley Bluegrass Festival. Again, just another amazing lineup, and we're super excited to get down there and take it all in. So we'll be down there on we'll be playing on Sunday, doing an afternoon set. But yeah, it should be a great time.
Yeah, I wanted to add to Thomas' point as well. We are going to be doing a number of workshops there, I believe. Is Rick? Is this the one that you're doing a bass workshop at?
I'm doing the bass workshop at Jennybrook.
Right. Okay, so I remember we did a band dynamics sort of workshop last
That
year.
was Thomas Point. Yeah, Thomas Point.
Yep.
Thomas Point. So I think we're doing something like that as a whole band. And Thomas Point is another one as well that I'll be hosting a 3-day bluegrass jam camp. So Monday through Wednesday, there's a lot of folks who camp at this festival early. And I believe it's just $30 a day to camp there. There's a lot of pickers that get there early. And this is before the show, so it won't be competing with any of the shows later on. So there'll be plenty of free time, and the class allows plenty of free time to jump in the water and enjoy the scenery too. It's a couple hours in the morning and then a few hours in the afternoon, Monday through Wednesday. That is in its sort of final stages of getting posted on the website, so you'll see that soon. If you're interested and you're going to be there for those 3 days, I'll throw it in the chat.
Cool.
Good plug. Good plug. Okay.
Ken Thomas
very
wants
nice.
to come to the bluegrass bass workshop, but I think he should run the workshop.
Oh man, I've got bloody fingers again.
I played the bass like once at Thomas Point for one song and had blisters. Never doing it again.
Rick watched me. I had a gig in Ridgefield, his hometown, and I was playing upright for the first time. You know, I practiced for the gig at home on a bass guitar. And I was like, oh, I'll do fine. You know, I played upright a bunch in college, and I took this gig and I just hadn't played. I hadn't built any calluses, so one finger at a time, shredding, like bleeding all over this bass. It was a horrible, horrible sight, and it was pretty obvious once I got to like this finger, you know, or using the side of my thumb and stuff. Pretty obvious that I'm in horrible pain. And Rick Brodsky, an actual real bass player, is sitting watching this. Like, could bail me out at any time.
Just
We're playing
let it
like
happen.
old home plays. It's not hard stuff, you know?
Oh
I was
my
conducting research.
Yes, I could see that. Research on how many fingers I could go through before my time.
He's not exaggerating. He literally went through 3 fingers
Oh, it's bad.
and just blood all over the bass.
Well, that's
Terrible.
stupidity. I mean, that's
On my part or his?
no his.
Harsh, Joe. Harsh.
That's passion. It's passion, Austin.
That's right. I love it. Passion over perfection. Sammy knows.
Hey,
it.
look, you're a trooper.
Come on now. Got my first real 6-string. Bought it at the 5 and dime. Played it till my fingers bled.
There you go.
Right?
Blisters on my
There you
fingers.
go.
Only way to learn.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. So, and then we round out at this point now. We round out the season after Delaware Valley with a couple of shows.
Bluegrass Heaven.
Yeah. So we're going back to the Park Theater up in what town is that? Dover, Foxcroft, Maine.
The Center Theater.
Center Theater.
Yep.
In Dover, Foxcroft, Maine. We played that last year to standing room only. We sold out the show and had an absolute. We tore it up. It was great, awesome audience, and it's beautiful theater. And they have the old concession stand and great seating and updated sound system. They do a really fine job up there, and I think it's the Maine Bluegrass Music Association now, right?
Yes, the Bluegrass Music Association of Maine. They're the ones that are going to be hosting the shows there this year, and they want to bring in some other acts from away as well this year that have a connection with Maine. So I think the band Max Silverstein is in. Seth Mulder and Midnight Run. I think that might be one of the bands that are going to be,
that'd be good.
Adding to that, and a couple others. And I believe, Austin, you're doing a workshop there as well, right?
Yes, we're working out the details to that one as to where it's going to be, but we've got a lot of people on board and interested. So that will be likely at a local venue around the corner from that location. We're looking at two different ones right now. There's a community center in town that's a possibility, and a local barn as well. So keep an eye out for that, and plan on there being some sort of educational opportunity to learn the music that weekend for sure.
Yeah.
And that venue is about 5 miles from where I graduated from high school. So, and about 10 miles from where I grew up.
You know, the funniest thing about that gig was that on the night that we played there was a show after us. It was a movie. It was the Rocky Horror Picture Show. So the marquee said Rock Hearts and Rocky Horror.
That
right.
Rock Hearts and Rock Horror.
Yep. And then the other show that I skipped over, September 17th, we're playing a show. It's called Bluegrass in Heaven. It's up in Silver Bay, New York. And I think that Austin was instrumental in securing that show for us. And we're super excited because I think Blue Highway and Michael Cleveland Flamekeeper are going to be up there with us. And as folks know, Michael lent his prodigious fiddle playing to our title track, Wanderlust. And hopefully we'll get a chance to cut that song up together again up at that show. That'd be a really good time.
Yeah, so this is a first. This Bluegrass in Heaven is a first ever festival. It came out of a long-standing bluegrass camp that Pete Warnick of Hot Rise put on at this same location. It's a week-long bluegrass jamming camp that happens this year, I believe, at the end of August. And there are many folks who have been going there for years, learning the music. And then there's a couple concerts that people come up for that. And people just started talking, this would be a perfect location for a bluegrass festival. It's just a beautiful, beautiful retreat area. There's, waterfront viewing, and people go there for it's on site at a YMCA, so there's all these kayaking and little beaches and things like that. But it's got a beautiful old renovated venue there, stage that is going to be a wonderful place to play in. And there's great accommodations, lots of there's lodges and inns and camping down the road as well. So it's a real great opportunity, I think, for a festival to be a yearly attraction at a time where I don't think there's as much going on, mid to late September. So I think it's got a great, Terry is doing a great job putting that all together. We're grateful for him following through with that. And we're looking forward to being there and hanging with Michael again.
I would also make a plug that if folks down south are wanting to come up and go to a festival, that's also a pretty prime time that you typically come up north anyway for leaf peeping.
Yep.
And I'd imagine that up around Silver Bay, New York, that would be prime time to enjoy the leaves and the foliage up here in the greater Northeast.
Right.
I can't remember last year. I don't know if it was Terry Brewer or Jim Grubbs or Dave Pugh, but one of those guys was traveling up north to go to Maine and Vermont to do leaf peeping and check out the lighthouses and get some lobsters. And I was trying to encourage him to head over to Jennybrook in around late September, early October, when we did that mini bluegrass festival up in Jennybrook. But yeah, that's a great time of year to be up here in New England.
Boy, did we luck out with the weather that weekend. That was really beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, the one of the things that I do know about Facebook Lives and going live is the viewers dictate when we need to stop talking about live shows, and now is the time to change subjects, or we will be down to 0 people watching. Sure. Yeah. So, although that's great content, we can chop those up and send them to the promoters.
Yeah.
So, thank you for bearing with us, everybody who's watching. Do we have any other exciting news or stories or anything else that's coming up?
Well, I'd love to show that snippet from Last Log Drive. That's our newest single, and if there's a way to play that video, we did a little sneak peek of that one on our YouTube channel.
Yeah, let me see if I can't pull that up through the videos so everybody can see that real quick.
Yeah, this is the title track of the project. It's a song I wrote just as a reflection of growing up in the military as a military brat, and I certainly would dedicate it to all those other military brats out there. A song called Wanderlust, and we recorded a video of it while we were down at the IBMA's World of Bluegrass music, one of the largest bluegrass gatherings in the world, last September, October. And we shot this. Sammy shot this with us at the Raleigh Convention Center, right? Oh, this is the.
Yeah, we're talking about the Last Log Drive latest single, which is a recent release in the past month, and we released this little snippet video just to kind of tease the new single here. And this is actually where this is a video filmed in Connecticut, and it was the same location that we filmed a music video of Whispering Waters from the first album.
Right.
Streaming your phone and then through a streaming right here.
Watching them Hey, we're Rock Hearts, and that's our latest single just dropped this week. One called The Last Log Drive. It's a true story about the last logs that ever floated down the Kennebec River. Written by Bill Thibodeau's dad himself, Sam Tidwell, back in 1975. You can check it out on all of your favorite streaming platforms. You can also go to rockheartsbluegrass.com and see where we'll be playing it. Take care.
Nice. Yeah, what I was saying was it was recorded on a phone, and then we streamed it through there, and I heard the latency on that, and I was like, oh, latency. But yeah, that's a great song right there. Mm-hmm. We're really excited about that. It's number 12 on the bluegrass, the Bluegrass Jamborees chart that's coming out. Nobody knows that because I just compiled it today, but it's going to be 12.
Sneak peek,
which is exciting.
Yeah.
And on my tracker, it should be somewhere around there too. So yeah, we're really excited about that.
It's a great song, and we, as a band, the goal all along was simply to play a brand of bluegrass music that maintain an essence of the traditional bluegrass music that we all enjoy, but in a flavor of our own. And I think the last Log Drive is a great representation of that style of music that we really all enjoy playing and performing and listening to. And yeah, when Billy brought that song to the band's attention, we all, pretty instantly fell in love with it and wanted to record it. So.
Well, thanks, guys. I really appreciate it for sure. And so does my family. It means an awful lot. Thank you.
Good. Well,
looking forward to the next singles dropping too. Those are going to be fun.
Yeah, man.
Just wait.
good. Well, I think this was good. This was the first one that we've all done together, and I think it went really well. And we should be doing a lot more of these, maybe at least twice a month, maybe.
I love it. Yeah.
Maybe in that newsletter we can start asking for some questions and trying to get some other fans on here, pulling other artists or whatnot, songwriters to join.
We could find a way to make it really exciting and charge admission.
You don't need to go there yet.
Yes, we can charge admission here.
We'll have to pay people to get them to come on board. No, this was good though.
Well,
it was nice to connect with people, and
yeah. I just got a text from a dear friend, Sparky Day, who's out there and was trying to figure out how to sign in. So
I texted her.
Yeah.
Where's Sparky?
She said she can't find it.
Well, she's back. She's back up in Ontario now, I believe.
She can't find the link?
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, weren't we going to have one other guest join us today?
We were, but Chris from Guitar Town couldn't make it, and Arnie couldn't. I guess his computer wasn't working with the link.
Oh, interesting. Okay, and Arnie was. I haven't connected with Arnie. Arnie was from the
Emlyn.
From the Emlyn.
Yeah.
Emlyn.
He's been involved with the Emlyn for a few decades, I believe.
Many decades.
Yeah.
All right, so we just posted the link for anybody who wants to join us. Sparky, there's that link right there. If you want to come on and join us, we're probably going to be wrapping up here in a little bit. So
that'd be great to have Sparky on. Yeah,
and just say
Come on,
hi.
Click that link. Join us on the video.
Come on, Sparky. Come on, Sparky.
And one last thing we might share, Sammy, before Sparky or maybe after Sparky jumps on. Would be the Rock Hearts YouTube channel, just to show people what's on there.
Yeah.
And encourage people to subscribe there, because there'll be more videos for sure. I believe there's 3 playlists on the YouTube channel there. One of them will be our music videos that we've recorded so far.
Link is in the chat, everybody. Let me star that.
Mm-hmm.
You were talking about playlists?
Yes, so we have a few playlists on there that you'll see. One is our live performances. I believe there's some tracks from festivals that we've performed there. And
That's not me.
That's not you.
Not yet, anyway.
Yeah,
that's the video of us with Jonathan Edwards at right there.
Oh, is it? Yeah, nice. Right after these little ads here. Hey, Sammy, someone needs YouTube Premium.
Is that Frank Sullivan?
I pay for YouTube
there we go.
TV. Yeah.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. Yep. There's Jonathan Edwards right there, and that's at Thomas Point Beach up in Maine.
Yeah.
What a moment.
Oh my gosh.
That was really special.
Yeah, that's cool.
Sammy, can the fans out there hear that right now?
No, they can now.
Okay.
There you go.
I think that was that a video shot by our good friend Marla Singleton?
I believe so.
Might have been, yeah.
Thanks, Marla. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, so I think next time what we should do is we should start queuing up some of these videos so we can kind of start talking about them, show them, talk about them.
Yeah, there's a lot of good memories there in the live section, and there's a section of videos that we have that are more produced live, full on music videos. And I believe there's also a section on kind of Rock Heart's news. I'm sure we should, this sort of live stream will probably add to that playlist, but
day.
You could see the time that we were, we signed the day we signed with 615 Hideaway. There's a video under that playlist, I know. And some of the other news updates, I believe, are under that playlist. Yeah.
That's great.
Under the news one?
Yep. What's the second one there? Last Log Drive. Yeah. So little news updates we plan on putting there, and then we have our official music videos page.
Yeah, and I would imagine we're going to be clipping a lot of some of the stuff we did today, and then putting that up here too. We are planning on putting a lot more video content on this channel, right?
Yeah. We're going to be adding a lot to it. Yeah.
We've got a couple of really good clips from the Delaware Friends Brandywine there, the concert we did. I should send it to Austin and have him snag a couple up and put them on there.
Was that the first show we did down there
Yeah,
with Mr. Lieberman?
you got
That's
it.
right.
Yeah. That was a good time.
Sparky needs to Sparky, click the link and then you'll hear everything. Oh, I love Sparky. She's so awesome.
She's the best.
I agree.
She's so awesome right there. Yeah, so the YouTube channel is definitely growing, which is nice. We should put, you know what we should probably do, Austin? You should probably put your channel.
Yes. How can we do that? Can we add it to this?
Yeah.
Somehow?
You just go into the back end and then hit the customize, and you add another layer down in here, and then you just put featured.
Oh, that would be great, because I've got a pretty active YouTube channel. There's a lot of folks there following me there. It's where I do a lot of my work, actually.
Yeah, we'll actually do it probably. Well, we might do it later tonight after we're done.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't think people want to watch me do that right now on live.
No, we'll save that for our private meetings.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Okay. Well, guys, I think today was a success.
Thank you.
I do.
That was fun.
It was a lot of fun, and anybody who's still watching right now, the 12 of you guys are still watching right now. Thank you very much. Give us
Thank you.
ideas of what you might want to see us do. We are wide open here. Prepare yourself next time to hit that link to come on and say hi. You can literally just come on, say hey, want to say hi, and jump out. It's totally cool. And if you don't, please share and comment. Those are the two most beneficial things you can do to help this stream. So.
Oh, and other news, I'm buying a new laptop with a camera that works.
Hey, look, I don't think it's the camera that's the problem, man.
Maybe one light to go with that laptop.
No, I'm sitting in the same spot I always do for every meeting. I think
You always look green.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so a couple things here. We have some merch. Here's the T-shirt. I got the T-shirt on. Billy T has.
I've got a hat too.
Show them the hat. The hats, the T-shirts you can go buy on the website right now, and the hats are only on the road sales, right? That's correct?
That's right. This hat can hold almost all of my hair.
Nice.
Wow.
Bob Ross.
Almost.
Pretty nice hat.
My
Very
head's so big,
stylish,
it don't
multi-tone,
fit me.
very breathable.
Yeah.
It's an
Turn to
oopong.
Bob Ross.
It's an
Right there.
oopong. If you know your hats, that's an oopong hat. It's a really high quality hat. It's about the best trucker hat you can get.
There's nothing like an oopong.
Dad, no, I'll grab it.
Nothing.
Does anyone have the album with them? We should show them the album.
Sure.
Yeah.
We're sending out hard copies this weekend, I believe.
Here we go. I got it.
There it is, right there. Hold on. Let me find you.
Get a zoom in on that one. show them the
Shazam.
back, the liner notes, and all that. We're really excited about this. That's the brand new album. It's not out for streaming quite yet. So folks who have that in person are the first ones to hear the songs. There's our liner notes there.
Pull back. There you go.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Beautiful. Yep.
The zoom is not great on that.
Thank you, Vanna.
Yep, and there's the back with the track listing. I think the only people that have heard this album so far are the ones who crowdfunded and helped us fund the project and received that digital link. So thanks to all of you. For those of you that we're looking to get a hard copy, those will be in your hands within the next couple of weeks for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna do a big signing campaign this weekend. We'll get them all signed and out to you.
I'll bring in some extra markers so when they run out, we'll keep going.
That's it.
Nice. We see Sparky's all up in the chat right there.
Yeah, Sparky.
Where is she?
Sparky has 3 colors of the shirts.
Yeah.
She does. She does.
So
we absolutely love Sparky. We met her years ago, and she's just been such a dear friend of ours and supporter of the band, and we just love going to different festivals and getting a big Sparky hug from her, and she's just a wonderful human being, and she's probably angry that I'm even saying anything nice about her, but we love her and can't wait to see her soon.
Hi, Sparky.
Yes.
all right. Well, guys, awesome. Good job.
Thank you.
Everybody.
Thanks, Sammy.
Again, thanks for watching. Probably in, I'd say, at least a couple weeks. Doing it again. So prepare. And now we all have a good idea of what we're doing. We can
Do it again.
we can do it again.
Right on.
Most of my
Sounds
ideas.
great.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.